Today I will be ranking all 25 games in the Hunt Mega Edition. Before we start, let's set some categories I will be using. I will be ranking how fun the game is and how creative the game is. First, let's start in D tier and work our way up to A tier.
The objective of this one is to go around the map, take 6 photos from 6 different photo booths, talk to the NPC to get a token. Honestly, this one was the most boring in my opinion. Like, all you do is just go around the map and nothing else. But hey, at least they didn't make us go and get like 50 pieces scattered around the map or something. Is this dressed to impress? Anyways, the game gives you 3 objectives. Do 2 matches, get 25 stars, and give 30 stars. I got lucky with this one because I found a server where most people agreed to give everyone a 5-star and I got the token pretty quickly. But if you're not lucky, good luck getting 25 stars. Or you could just bring an alt account or a friend. We got TikTok and Roblox now. No, not Roblox and TikTok. TikTok and Roblox. The game gives you 3 objectives. First is to watch 20 shorts. Second is to put 3 accessories in your avatar. And third is to upload a shirt with a featured song and a filter. One another funny thing, I actually opened TikTok and watched shorts while waiting for my first quest to be finished. What? Anyways, that's literally it. Do the 3 quests and the token is yours. Honestly, I expected more from this game. I know it's an old game and the game barely updates, but come on man. Win 3 games, that's it? At least add something like last time where you had to flex something. I think it's for the Hunt First Edition? I honestly forgot. But yeah, all you do is win 3 games. I think the developer got lazy this time. Blade Ball X Blue Lock Rival. The objective is to score 5 times and do a 2v2 match. I thought this was gonna be like a Blade Ball type of game, but never mind. But nothing new. You just do matches until you finish it. This is a surprising one. I was genuinely shocked at how basic the obtainment is. It gives you multiple quests, it wasn't that hard, although if you're new you need to grind a bit. Anyways, the first part is somehow the worst because you have to wait for a nuke or a race to happen. And you have to win to be able to get the credits, or not you have to go for another race. After that, you install an air control thruster to a C-class car and then spawn it, destroy it on a specific machine 3 times, and then drive up to the volcano. Once reaching top, slide down and then drive to the ramp. Beg to yourself that you have good driving control because if you miss the ramp, you have to either go fast enough to fly 100 meters or go all the way up again to the volcano and try. I think the problem is that there's nothing new. I expected at least a new race or something, but nothing. At first I thought they actually added a whole new game mode just for the hunt, but no, it's just a game mode that's already been added to the game. The objective is to get 200 points. You get points for doing damage, infecting a human, killing a zombie, or becoming the MVP. The MVP gives you the most points. You know, they could have at least added a Juggernaut mode, where if you do damage it gives points, or becoming the Juggernaut gives you points over time. That will be more fun. But yeah, that's it for Infection Gunfight. Same goes for this one. I expected an event floor or something because I know for a fact that they can do that. Like, look at this! Anyways, the objective is to survive 10 floors. They added something to the game, which is the only reason why I put it at D. The grind in this game is insane. The objective is very simple, just get 350 money. But this took me almost 2 hours to complete, with leveling up rewards. Without those, it will probably take me 5 hours or more. I wish they added something new instead of just a simple quest. Now, let's move on to C rank. Yeah, this game's becoming a pay to win. Anyways, the objective is probably the easiest one here. First catch 10 fishes, and then open 2 bait crates, and then go to Sunstone Island, talk to the NPC to activate and get the token. I was about to put this in D tier, but the only reason I put it at C is because it has new content. Barely though. Auto Clicker Simulator, let's go! The objective is to feed the giant noob. The bigger the food size, the more points you get. The target is 1000 points. At first I thought you were supposed to feed the noob random bricks, but now you actually find food around the map and feed it to him. My suggestion is to grind until your capacity is 1000 and then just find foods that are big enough for you and then feed it to the noob once it's full. I grinded a bit too much, so I wasted my time a little, but overall it's not that bad. The objective is to go to the luck event and finish at level 2 rate to get a token. Now, don't do what I did, which is going in instantly without getting pets first. It's best to grind until you have 5 pets from the event. If you're new, just grind a bit. It doesn't take too long. Now, you may be wondering, why did I put this as C instead of D? Because I like Pet Simulator 99. Your objective is to beat LeBron James in a 4v1. Okay, I'm joking. It's not LeBron James, but you do beat a 4v1 against an NPC until you score 21 points. There was nothing wrong with this event besides me being terrible at basketball. The only annoying thing about the event is trying to enter the match because it keeps on breaking and won't let me in the match. They need to fix that. You enter a code and then get jump scared by a chicken. Fire! He gives you a quest where you have to do 1v1 and get 5 kills in 2v2. Once done, talk back to the chicken and you get a token. Yeah, I have nothing else to say here, so moving on. Bruh. You know, at first when I saw this game, I thought it was going to be bad because the games made by Roblox for a sponsor or an event are usually very bad. But this one wasn't that bad actually. I had fun playing this, to the point where I finished the game instead of claiming the token right away. Unfortunately, the obtainment is a bit boring. The obtainment is just make 5 dishes and done. But hey, at least the game was fun. Now, moving on to B rank. Okay, I just wanna know something. Who picked these games? Like, what is SpongeBob Tower Defense? Anyways, the objective is to beat Plankton and his army in a special map. To make it fair, the game gives you free towers since not all people can access it. I also recommend playing with others because it's way easier. I wanna criticize the game itself, but that's just wrong. At least they put an effort though. Is it just me, or did the maps in this event really reminds you of those gameplay backgrounds in YouTube shorts when a random clip is happening at the same time? Anyways, the objective is to beat 4 custom maps. The only criticism I have is how wacky the cars go. Like, there is straight up no impact when colliding with another thing. The objective of this one is to clear a dungeon and then get a token. Despite me disliking dungeon games, this was kinda fun. Although I wish it was harder because I'm a competitive person, but overall it was good. The definition of expect the unexpected. I mean, who could have thought Crossy Roads was the event? So basically, you were playing games and your mom told you to stop playing games because it can consume you. And then that exactly happens. The game consumes you. The nostalgic feeling I get when playing this game, it brings me joy. But yeah, once you complete it, you get the token and get out of the game. The objective is to climb up a mountain and then collect a token, while being chained with someone, obviously. Despite the game being a rage game, this was honestly fun and wasn't too hard. The only problem I had was that stupid trampoline. That thing was buggier than Cyberpunk 2077. Other than that, everything was good. Now, moving on to the final rank. Same as SpongeBob Tower Defense, they gave us an option to pick a loadout, 3 this time. The objective is to stop Roblox Deathwalker from reaching the base. I know you have to learn a bit to know how the towers work, but the event was easy, and it's best to go play with other players to make it easier. I also like how they added this event to the tedious lore. I only have one thing to say, not only to the event, but to the whole game. Add an option to reduce quality more. Please care for mobile players, bro. Other than that, there's nothing else. Out of everything, I did not expect 3 boss fights from the Dusty Trip, which is what makes it good. As usual, you started the game by building your car, and then you go and then beat up a lumberjack, a miner, and an ice king. This was honestly the most fun I had in Dusty Trip, which makes me wanna try Dead Rails more. Getting off topic, the event was a bit buggy with the attack and also the cars. but overall it was great. They cooked. We got Madara in a boxing game before GTA 6. The game gives you a sick cutscene showing off 2 characters that you will later fight against. I saw some people struggle with this event, but it wasn't that hard in my opinion. They're frauds. The animation was also clean. I like the effects they added, and I'm also glad they added 2 bosses. For once, Arsenal isn't the number 1 in my list, because in the past of Roblox events, Arsenal has always been number 1 in my list, but it's now been dethroned by another game. The objective is to go back to the old crime scene, referring to the first hunt, and then the progress to you get taken into a prison and then you break out and the event ends there. This was something new in Arsenal. I've never seen Arsenal do any interactions like that. And now we're moving on to the number 1 spot. In my opinion, this was the best one. Deciding which was better between Arsenal and Pressure was hard, because they're both good, but in the end, I chose Pressure. The objective is to explore the abandoned part of Halo Blackside, but there's a new entity that follows you until the end of the game. There are also 2 other entities that tries to kill you. This was horrifying. I haven't had this feeling in a while. The constant tension this guard gives you, especially if he suddenly teleports to a random location. This was by far the hardest one to do, but the most fun in my opinion. The amount of pressure, get it? I was getting during the entire gameplay. The true horror experience is right there. And that concludes every game in the hunt. Overall, the hunt itself wasn't that bad. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. But they need to 100% improve their game picking skills, cause they could have made better ones. And some games have their potential, but it turned out basic, like Car Crushes 2 or Untitled Tag Game. But yeah, that finishes the video. Remember, this is just my opinion, alright? If there's anything else I'm missing in the hunt, I will make a video on it. Thanks for watching.
Don't you worry about it, it's some ruthless